is empty now, the pain builds up inside. I tried so many times to imagine that you're here. Pretend you're coming back, pretend that you're still near, but it's no use now, you've moved on. But just remember this, you got a piece of my heart, so please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. Another lonely day, another sleepless night. I wonder what you're feeling and who's now by your side. I wish I could have changed the way the story goes, rewrite my life with you, and whisper one more time, amore mio, ti amo. 'Cause it's not easy to move on while I'm still so lost in you. You've got a piece of my heart, so please remember me, my love. Don't ever wash away those tears we both cried. And as we go our separate ways, I'll remember you each day. And maybe one day you'll return with my broken heart. This heart of mine belongs to you. You're so deep inside my soul. When two hearts beat as one, don't ever let go. Baby, just remember this. So my heart, remember my love. We both cried. And as we go separate ways, each day, I remember each day. One day you return with my hands someday. So please remember me, my love. Never wash away those tears we both cried. So never wash away those tears each day of my life. One day you return, you stay in my life. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright. Little darling, it's been a long, cold, lonely winter. Little darling, it feels like years since it's been here. Here comes the sun, doo-doo-doo-doo. Here comes the sun, and I say it's alright.
And hello everybody, Giada Valenti here from Las Vegas, 2 p.m. Actually, a few minutes late. I know many of you were already saying, where is she? Where is she? We had some technical issue with our computer that didn't want it to start, but we are very stubborn and perseverant. So we work, and JJ and I, we got it running. So sorry for the couple minutes delay, right? Even though you guys call it a program, it still is a live streaming. So we are dependent of computers, internet lines, Wi-Fi connection. So I'm happy to be here 5 p.m. of course for you guys watching from the East Coast, 4 p.m. Central Time. I've learned all this time, and of course 23 ore 11 della sera per voi ragazzi che ci guardate dall'Italia e dalla Francia. I know many of you are always watching from France and Italy. 22 Ireland, England, and I've learned that in Australia I have to say buongiorno, good morning, because for you guys is either 5 in the morning or 7 in the morning, and I saw many of you already appearing over there from Australia. So buongiorno a voi. The sun is shining here in Las Vegas, which is not unusual. We have sunny days every day. I told you we had a couple of cool days, at least cool for Vegas, with a lower temperature in the 80s, but it went up again. And actually, it's very dry today. So, when it's very dry, you don't feel the humidity, you don't sweat that much. You feel that it's hot, but it's okay. In my room, though, on the other hand, it's very hot because when I'm broadcasting live with you, I cannot put the air conditioning on because my system makes a lot of noise. So if you see me do that, it's because it's getting hot in here, which is a good thing, right? So friends and family, today is going to be 86 days, JJ. 85, 86 days together? 85, 86? Somebody let me know. What is it today? 85 days today or 86? It's an eternity. I know. Every day, non-stop. I've been here every day at 2 p.m. And you guys, even more amazing for me, you've been here with me. I have to say hello to all of you watching from Facebook, YouTube, Periscope, Twitch. Periscope and Twitch, two things I did not know before COVID-19, so I've learned something. And of course, Twitter and LinkedIn, where I know the video always goes later, so they will be watching this video. So hello friends on LinkedIn and also on Twitter. So today it's a fabulous day. It's June 11, and if you have seen the post today, I have an amazing friend that is returning as my special guest. And even though I saw him maybe like less than 10 hours ago because we are preparing for the show. I'm talking about Daniel Emmet, We've been seeing each other often, but it's always a pleasure. So today he's going to be here with us and we're having a great time together. So be ready to have some fun times. And we will be talking, of course, about the show close to you that it's coming up. Our first live streaming concert together from the space in Las Vegas. We are super excited. I know you guys are too, because many of you have been buying tickets. There have been some issues in buying both tickets or one ticket. So we will be talking about all these things, and Daniel is an expert. Daniel will guide us through how to buy the tickets. I hope, because you know me. I know a lot, but I'm not good with techniques. But Daniel, we are the opposite one to another for certain things. He's more technical than I am. He's younger, so he's the kid of the two of us. So we will pick his brain and he will help us to buy the tickets. But before that, let's go to the birthday and events of the day. Thanks to Doug Hartline, our dear friends in Sacramento. That is my chief editor, my living Wikipedia, as I call him. He knows everything. He has already all the birthday and events of the next couple of weeks. Can you believe it? The man is amazing. So thank you, Doug. And actually, we were communicating, Doug and I, last night at 2 in the morning. So I was still working and Doug was still up too. So, but hey, we are enjoying what we are doing, right, Doug? And time spent sleeping is lost time. That's what we think. June 11 today. Are you guys ready? Events of the day. The first one is already funny. This is a holiday in Hawaii where Susie, which is a dear friend of mine and the wife of our dear Doug, was born. Today is King Kamehameha Day. I hope I said it right. King Kamehameha Day, celebrating the king that united all the Hawaiian Islands and was their monarch, so their king from 1782 until his death in 1819. And it's a statue of him. How beautiful. I want to go to Hawaii when COVID-19 is over. Who is coming with me? Let's go. In 1742, Benjamin Franklin invents his Franklin stove, which is still being used to heat country homes today. It looks very pretty, I must say. If I had a country home, I would love to have one. Oh, it looks so cozy and nice. So in 1770, the Great Barrier Reef of Australia is discovered by Captain James Cook. It is so big that it can be seen from outer space. Look how pretty it is. It must be among us big to be able to see it. I want to go there too. Australia's friends, I'm coming. And today, in 1964, Queen Elizabeth ordered the Beatles to her birthday party, and they attended. We have a picture, JJ. Look how beautiful is Queen Elizabeth. I love their outfit. Oh, yo, yo. I look at the Beatles. They're kids and all smiling. So that's beautiful. It happens today, 1964. And today, 1982, oh, I have good memories of this. E.T. was released, the movie E.T., directed by Steven Spielberg, starring Harry Thomas and the beautiful Drew Barrymore. And Doug is saying, Doug is always funny, he said, I heard that E.T. is coming back because he's been tired of being home. You remember he wanted to go home since the pandemic started. So he's coming back. And he knows as a sure thing because he was speaking recently with the mother of E.T., of course, with Dee Wallace. There she is. She still looks so beautiful. Oh, man. Thank you, Doug. So we are waiting for E.T. Maybe he can come as my guest. I would love that. And today, in 1990, the United Nations appoints Olivia Newton-John, one of our favorites, as an environment ambassador. A favorite of Doug's songs are Physical, You Are the One That I Want, You're the One That I Want. There she is, our beautiful Leah. And actually, these are Susie's favorite song. And Physical, and You Are the One That I Want, and Magic. And Doug is saying a nice fact that she won several Grammy, including Record of the Year for the song Honestly, I Love You. And he said that the last time he saw Olivia Newton-John was at the same theater in Sacramento that I played, at the Crest. And he said that personally his favorite song that he hope I'm going to sing one day, and probably I will because I do love it, Doug. It's from the movie Grease, is Hopelessly Devoted to You. Yeah, I love that song. Who doesn't love that song, right? Girls and boys. And in 1991, today, Natalie Cole releases Unforgettable with Love, covering her father's standards and winning a Grammy Album of the Year. I love Natalie Cole, and I must say I was blessed to meet Natalie Cole and see one of actually the last concert she did at the Palace Theater in Connecticut. And I got to meet her backstage. She was already kind of ill and very skinny, but very gracious. And what a wonderful singer she is. She still is, singing in heaven. And today, in 2002, American Idol, with judges Simon Cowell, Paula Abdul, and Randy Jackson, premieres on Fox TV. I remember that. Who would have known that they really start something new for the music scene? Daniel Emmet came for a similar kind of program. We'll be talking actually about that and the stress that must have been to be in one of those programs. And fun, but stressful. Birthday of the day. 1880, wow, 1880, Janet Rankin, an American politician and woman rights advocate, and the first woman to hold federal office in the United States, was born near Missoula in Montana 9 years before the territory became a state. Wow. We're learning every day something new. Thank you, Doug. And today, in 1910, Jacques Cousteau, the French oceanic explorer, was born in Saint-André-de-Cubzac, Gironde, in France. A song was written and sung about his exploration by singer John Denver called Calypso. Look at him. He's really an explorer. Look at his head. Oh, wow. He can pull it off, though. So it's still kind of cute. And today, I had this one myself, Doug. Today, in 1913, Vince Lombardi, American football coach and Green Bay Packers, was born in Brooklyn, New York. I like to mention that because, of course, I love to watch Super Bowl. And when actually the New York the team won, I was lucky to hold the trophy and to wear the ring. They had won the night before the Super Bowl, and I went to Rayos, this famous restaurant, and Eli Manning and the owner of the team was there, so I was able to touch the things and wear the ring. It was kind of funny. I have to find a picture and share it with you one of these days. So happy birthday to Vince Lombardi. And today in 1933, Gene Wilder, real name is Jerome Siebelman, American actor for many movies, including Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, was born in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. And one of the songs from the movie that Doug is hoping I sing one day is Pure Imaginations, another beautiful, beautiful song. sang by many, and of course also Josh Groban. I wonder if Daniel has ever sang the song. Would be beautiful with his voice too. I will ask him. And today I had this one myself to add to the list. In 1960, Mehmet Oz, known by everybody as Dr. Oz, was born in Cleveland, Ohio. I got to spend actually several dinners together with Dr. Oz in New York City. And one specific was very funny because we had a very lavish dinner with a lot of food and carbs and pasta, and then Dr. Oz went on stage and he did an amazing speech about the importance of being lean on the stomach, because when we have too much fat on our stomach, it's pushing the heart and you can get easily heart attack. And of course, the 3,000 people in the room, none of the guys were very skinny. So everybody was touching the belly like, oh gosh, I'm the next one in line for a heart attack. It was very funny. And so happy birthday to Dr. House. He's an amazing gentleman. And today in 1959, another one I had myself is Hugh Laurie was born. James Hugh Callum Laurie, actor, director, singer, musician, comedian. And of course, we know him from The House, Veep, and the movie Little Stewart, which I do love so much. And he was born today in Blackbird Leys area of Oxford in England, and he turned 61. I added to the list because I was lucky enough to meet him too on the same event where I met Michael J. Fox. And he was kind of a character. Even off screen, he's kind of a funny gentleman. So happy birthday to you today. Without further ado, June 26th. Is almost here, 2 weeks or something. How many days, guys? You have to let me know how many days to June 26th. We are gonna be doing this live streaming concert, the first for me and Daniel Emmet together, and I'm probably one of the first for all the artists out there. So it's gonna be, we are very excited and we are working very hard because we want to bring to you something beautiful, romantic that you can enjoy from your living room. So I asked my dear friend Daniel to appear today as my special guest. He's been my guest, so we know everything about his life, and he's a genius about internet. I made him a genius myself. I hope he is. So Daniel, are you there?
I am here. How's it going?
I am doing very good. I haven't seen you like 7 hours ago. Maybe I saw you for the last time.
I think so. It feels like years. We've been having so much fun rehearsing for our show. I cannot wait until we get to share this concert with everyone. It is so much fun to be able to sing together and to bring music back to the world.
Yeah, it's funny how we have to sing in harmony. It comes very easy to do for me to do it with you. It's just like we look at each other, know which direction we are going, right?
Absolutely. It is a natural fit.
And we are in good hands because we are doing, thanks to you, because you knew him already, Jerry Williams, as I call him Jimmy for a couple of times. Jerry, our dear if he's watching, he's laughing at us. And it's amazing how he can go with his notes between me and you, and we don't even feel he's there.
Absolutely. Jerry is an incredible musical director. I've been lucky to have him as my musical director for, years now, and it's a true privilege to get to work with him each and every time we get the chance to. So I'm really thrilled that he's going to be at the helm of our show for guiding us.
Nothing can go wrong with him behind, right? At the baton of everything.
Absolutely right. He's got it under control. We're in good hands.
We are. So, I'm very excited about this. We've been talking, Daniel and I, last night, actually, we rehearsed a little bit with the two of us, and then we ended up talking for an hour about all this excitement, about life and about everything, right? So, I'm just posting, some people were saying, where is the concert? Well, the concert is going to be at the Space.
Yes, it is.
In Las Vegas, June 26th. I'm just showing the card with our picture. It's called Close to You because that's what we would love to be, very close to them, right?
Absolutely right. Yeah. That's what we've been missing, is being close with each other. And even though we can't be necessarily close physically, we can still be close together through music and through the screen, and to be able to share that time and music together with one another.
And we wanted to share this experience with everybody. So with Daniel, we decided to do two shows. One is actually at noon, which is very early for Daniel and I. to sing
Yeah,
that
not-
early.
not a French hour for singing, necessary.
And the other one is at 6 p.m. So we're going to have like a 2 or 3 hours break, right, in between, and then we're going to start all over again. That's what we're going
Oh
to
yeah,
do.
we're gonna have a late lunch. We're gonna take a break. We're gonna, recharge the musical batteries, and then we'll get back to singing again.
Yeah, and of course we'll be changing a few songs, so we're gonna set up our mind to the second show, and so it's gonna be exciting because we're gonna be singing in Italian, in Spanish, in French, in English. Who knows which other language?
At least 4 languages in each show,
Yes.
which is very cool.
And we are prepared, Daniel and I. If we see appearing somebody from Germany, Holland, wherever, we are gonna switch to another language. Can we?
Oh yeah. I think we can make it happen. We can at least give a line or two and something.
Or
As
we
long
can
as-
take
as
we can
long
take
as-
the phone and make some instant translations, right?
Yeah, we won't promise that it's perfect grammar, but we'll try to give you something.
We'll do our best. No, but it's gonna be excited. We went to see the Space a couple of days ago together. So because you have performed at the Space before, right?
Yes, my very first solo concert in Las Vegas was at the Space, and that was back in 2017. And the venue is so cool. It is just a great place to get to go to. They're set up perfectly for live shows, so we can live stream. And that's honestly, I'm so excited that this show is live for everyone. It's not pre-recorded. It's live, right in front of you.
Oh, yeah.
A night out in the living room. It truly is like close hand magic happening right in front of you, and it's going to be each show is going to be unique
Yeah.
too, as you said before. So look out, see if you can spot the differences and let us know.
Oh, they will. We have such a attentive. I'm sure if I change my lipstick color, they will know.
We are very lucky.
Yes,
to
we are
have-
very lucky.
We're very, very lucky.
I know you have received a lot of messages yourself about people that got a little bit stressed about because they wanted to buy tickets for both show, and yesterday there was some glitch in the website and they were not able, but I think everything is being taken care now. So if they go on the spacelv.com, I think they changed something, right? So Jay, did you have some screenshot? Yeah, there it is. That's us.
Perfect. There you
So-
go. So there it is.
So it's very easy.
And if people continue to have difficulties, just let us know. We're going to continue to keep the lines of communication open. So
Yeah.
if there's any issues, we're going to help you sort them out because we want to sing for you. We want you to be able to be there and make sure you can be at the show that you can be at. So I think I know that you had promised I'm a technical whiz. I might be young, but I am an old soul, so I'm a little bit of a grandpa when it comes to technology. But I just the notes I had for that were just that the most important thing is just make sure you click on the show that you want, and then create that account with the Space, give them an email and a password, and then they will send you the link, the specific link right there. Perfect.
Yeah, there it is.
You log into your account with the Space, and because they're going to be different live stream links for each show, and there's 2 different things. So 2 different things that's going to be sent to you if you buy both tickets. But it's 2 different buttons to select depending on what show you're going to pick. Make sure you pick the one you want, or we'd love it if you pick both. That'd be
We
great.
will
We'd
love
love
that.
And then you can tell us, hey, there's going to be special moments that are only going to happen once, and then gone.
It's
So
That's gonna be also for us. It's gonna be special because also for us it's gonna be happening, and we don't get to
Right.
see it. We don't get to repeat it. It's gonna be.
it's a moment in history, never to be repeated exactly the same.
It's true.
It's a once in a lifetime, or twice in a lifetime if you buy both tickets.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Once in a lifetime experience and it's going to be so much fun. I mean, I keep smiling thinking about what's coming because not only am I so excited to just make music, but I'm so excited to make music with you. We've had so much fun picking out the duets we're going to sing,
Oh,
and the
yeah.
solo. It's been so good.
And it's only the first one. We are if everything goes well, of course, if we can sell many tickets and people love what we do, we are planning to do more stuff together because we have to narrow down the show to 20 songs, and Daniel and I, we had at least 200.
Oh yeah, it was hard. It was very, very hard to nail down
Yeah.
an hour and a half of.
We're still upset about some songs that we wanted to
know.
do. We cannot push them in, and we're like, but we want to do it. Yeah, we have 2 managers that keep us with a feet on the ground. They said, guys,
Yes,
too
we do.
long.
They're very good managers and producers that we have to keep us
Exactly.
on track.
Exactly.
Also, we are going to be backed by incredible musicians.
Yes.
We have some of the best in the business and some of the best musicians in Las Vegas here that we are going to be working with.
Yeah.
We've got, like you mentioned before, Jerry Williams on the keys, our musical director. We've got Pablo Gada.
That was my musical director.
Exactly. So we've got two very, very, very
Yeah.
good musical directors there, and we also have David Ostrom on the bass.
Amazing guy.
And I'm thrilled that we're going to do this acoustic, intimate night. It's very different than any show
Yes.
I've done before, and it's going to be a great experience.
Yeah, and we want to also encourage, because I know our super fans and friends, they have already bought tickets, so we would like to encourage everybody. If you have friends, family, anche voi in Italia, se avete amici, familiari, invitate tutti. You have to invite everybody. This is the good things about, actually, that there is no limited in how many tickets we can sell, which is also kind of, don't you think about, Daniel, it's kind of frightening. We don't know who is going to be watching us.
It is very exciting because it is unlimited in the possibilities, and we get to celebrate and share this love we have for music all over the world with
Yeah.
everyone at once. And that was part of the reason why we're doing 2 shows as well, so that
Yeah.
people in different time zones, you can be having a beautiful evening on your terrace in
Yeah.
Italia, and see the 12 p.m. show here, and it's 9 p.m. I believe 9 p.m.
9 p.m. in Europe, yes, you're correct.
Or if you're in Australia, like I heard you mention, there were some folks in Australia who are on the line today. Our 6 p.m. show is going to be late morning, early afternoon for you then. So just enjoy a Friday afternoon. If you're on your lunch break, hopefully it'll be right about that time.
Yeah,
And
yeah, oh yeah.
join us for that concert.
June
Or-
26th.
Early.
JJ is saying that June 26th, close to you. Some people were wondering, is close to you one of the songs you guys are singing? You have to watch it to know.
You got to watch
But-
to find out. That's a good guess.
But yeah, maybe we can say that
I think
we can give away only that.
That's the only one we're going to give you. It's the only one we're going to give you before the concert. We're going to give that one away. But there's so many fun things that I know. I've never sang some of it before. You've never sang some of it
Me
before.
neither.
Some of the songs we've sung before are imagined in new ways. Very, very exciting, and a lot of new material, or at least in new versions. But there will still be a couple of the fan favorites for both of us.
We have to, yeah.
So there's still some of the things you know and love from us.
Yeah, somebody was saying, hey, you guys, you said it's a new show. What about our favorite song? They're going to be there, of course.
We'll be. They will be
Daniel
there.
and I, we know which one are your favorites. So those are like, we call them the untouchable, right?
Oh yeah, they are. They're sacred in our own musical catalogs for sure.
Yeah. And so JJ keeps showing the cards that we're so excited. How many days is to June 26? I asked
15,
15?
I think it's 15.
Wow.
Today's the 11th, so just over 2 weeks.
Over 2 weeks.
Right.
It's true.
2 weeks
So
from
Saturday, not this Saturday, not the next one.
Yeah, because
It's on a Friday, sorry.
Yeah, next Friday.
Oh.
So
You
we're
see?
getting close.
I hope I remember it's a Friday that I don't appear there on Saturday.
I would not be close to you if you thought it was Saturday.
That would be a problem. Where is she? It's not tomorrow. No, it's gonna be great. You said,
God, I can't sing that high. I'll be in trouble.
oh, I cannot sing that loud if you're not appearing over there. But it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be unique. Actually, when we were rehearsing these days, even with me and you, the songs. I mean, some of the songs sounds very great of us together. I know we don't have to say it ourselves, but there is something, and we're singing some of our favorite songs that we have never sang, right?
Yes, absolutely. And there's something so magical. I was so thrilled about just the way that our musical sensibilities and our voices blend together. It's so thrilling.
Yeah,
to be able
you're
to
right.
do these duets. They're wonderful.
It's funny that you said that you consider yourself an old soul, which is true because normally, I have to be honest, I never find much item of conversation of people that are younger than me, because I was trying to attract people that are older than me so I can learn things. But yet last night, Daniel and I, we spent like an hour and a half talking about outer space things. Do you guys know that in Saturn, Daniel knew, I was like, do you know? The rain on Saturn is diamonds, right?
We were talking about this last night. I actually learned this fact. I got to give credit where credit's due. I learned that fact initially from Ellen DeGeneres' game show. Ellen's Game of Games. I was watching it last week. It was a rerun, and there was a question that says, on which planet does it rain diamonds? And the answer was Saturn. And I thought, well, now we clearly need to go to Saturn and pick up some of those diamonds.
Yeah. So Daniel and I, we went like, okay, we have to go to Saturn to pick up all the diamonds, you know?
And
So-
we were talking last night. I know that people have sung in space before, astronauts have, but there's never been a true singer who's gone up to space that we could find last night on the internet. Again, don't quote me on that. But
Yeah.
as far as we know, no singer has gone to space for the express purpose of actually singing. Sarah Brightman was supposed to, but I believe that trip got canceled.
Yeah, she canceled. But then, of course, I started to say, Daniel, but if we go to space to sing, can we breathe? Yeah, but it was a funny conversation, right? Because you know, every time you see the people in space, they're like pounding like they've been running. So I said to Daniel, maybe we cannot breathe because I don't know. So we don't know. Does somebody knows?
So
Is it
if
possible?
you know, please tell us.
Tell us, yeah, is an astronaut expert? Can we go to space and sing? Can Daniel can you do that note? Do something.
Can we go and be like, ah!
Can we do that? Can somebody please tell us?
We would love to know.
Because maybe
we don't waste our time planning our space trip if we can't do it. So
but we are open to go to space if somebody from the NASA is watching, right? But
NASA,
yeah,
if Elon Musk is watching, we're willing. We're willing to be the
we're
first.
willing, yes, and we're also willing to drive the cars that he sells. So we we are open to being sponsored by.
Tesla driver on the moon. So I'm here. We're both of us. We're ready. We can go.
Good. And actually, you know, Daniel will be driving because it's better for the world that I don't drive. So he's the driver, and he's gonna be driving Miss Giada because I'm a bad driver. Yeah. The other day he came to pick me up with a car, and I said, "You drive?" And somebody said, "Oh, he's an excellent driver." I said, "Okay, good, because if I have to drive, I'm a horrible driver." So you will be driving on the moon, and I sit next to you.
I'll take it. That is my second love outside of music. Is absolutely, I love cars pretty much more than anything else besides music, and of course my family and my dog. Those are the loves: family, dog, music, cars.
In that order?
In that order, I would say so. But when I say family, I also include the audiences and the fans. They are family. So that just to clarify, in case anyone wasn't sure, because family, which includes fans and friends and audiences, then music,
And then the car. You know that this in sign language this is friends and family.
Okay.
So
Okay.
we are friends and family,
Okay.
and we are all connected.
Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, we are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we can do that. So friends and family, and you now are part of my extended family. Yesterday, actually, I had also an interesting conversation because you've been to Italy, right?
Yes.
And we had this amazing conversation. And you cook just like me. You love to eat and to cook.
I do love to cook, and yes, I love to eat. I don't think I'd be able to call myself a singer of Italian music if I didn't love to eat.
It's true, right? So we've been talking a lot about food. So who knows? One of these days we will be cooking something together because we were like, hey, we should. Because we've been eating together, but we never cooked together or something.
We haven't done that. So we have to do that. As soon as we're allowed to do those kind of things, I think there might need to be a little musical cook-off going or something. I don't know.
Actually, this afternoon I will be cooking something because tomorrow we have rehearsal with Jerry Williams, and I'm bringing my tiramisu. So tomorrow you're gonna be tomorrow. Maybe we can take a pictures guide for you. I'm making this afternoon a tiramisu. So you want to have the normal one of the green tea,
Oh,
traditional of green tea. Decide because I need to make it this afternoon.
You know what? I love both, but let's ask who is watching today. Whichever one gets the most comments, the most votes.
There we go.
Let's do.
So shall I make tomorrow for Daniel and Jerry and all the people for rehearsal tomorrow? Tiramisu, the traditional one with coffee and cocoa powder, or the one with green tea? Or I can make a piece of one, a piece of the other, but then we're not going to have a piece for everybody because my tray are not that big. So we have to decide either one or the other. So traditional or green tea. And we will be taking the pictures tomorrow. So, and if you see the face of Daniel, like, Danny's bad, and if you see Danny smiling, it's going to be good. So
Oh, I can tell you it's going to be. I know it's going to be this face already.
how well, I don't know, man. I'm waiting for when you make the meatballs to me. You said that you make delicious meatballs. I'm waiting for my meatballs.
I don't make a lot of things, but that is something. There's a recipe that was passed down from my grandmother, who is of extremely Italian heritage, and it's been passed on through the family, and it's something that I'm really proud to make for people. So I would love to share our family's love of meatballs with you.
Because of that, I'm really very much looking forward. So we will be eating, sharing food we cooked ourselves one of these days. And how lovely would it be one day to have an audience to cook and serve them dinner? Can you imagine?
So nice. I can't wait until the day when
Yeah, I
we
know.
can't get together again.
I know.
But until that time, I'm thrilled that we get together. Can't use words. That's why they don't let me talk. They make me sing. But
I know.
I can't wait until we can all be together. But
Yeah.
until then, great that we can do these live streams so that we can still feel connected through
It's
this.
true. It's been nice for me. I connected to so many new people that everybody seemed that during this COVID-19 needed contact with other people. They became friends with each other during this live stream, and so now some people have the circle of love, and one is in Australia, the other one. Last week, actually, a couple of days ago, I was laughing at the conversation because a lady said, I am going to the concert if there is an audience. And the other one said, Mami, I'm in Australia. How can I make it there? So it's funny. So this time nobody can be in the audience. But
Yeah,
let's
not-
dream that one day soon, Daniel, how lovely would it be to have all these people that we've been seeing online and have them all in one place?
It would be so good. It would be so good. It'd be great to get to meet people and just to reconnect. And that's something that's been really hard.
Yeah.
I know for all of us during this time of quarantine and separation, it can be very hard emotionally not to be with other people.
It's
But I
true.
hope that we can still feel very close to each other, pun intended, with our concert close to you when we get there next Friday.
It's gonna be fun, and you don't think? I mean, you have done America Got Talent, so we talked also a little bit last night. So you're used to that. Suddenly, you are there doing something, and you know that there are millions of people out there watching you. That night is gonna be actually the first time I sang live here in my house. I was kind of. It was different because when we are in the audience, we can feel the return, now we are singing for nobody, but in my brain I was like, oh my gosh, who knows who is out there? It's kind of fascinating. It's just like was for you, right?
Right. It's a very different set of thoughts and emotions that you go through when you're performing via camera instead of live in the room. We were very lucky that for shows like America's Got Talent, there's always an audience, at least when I was on that. I don't know what they're going to do this year. But 2 years ago, whenever you're in the theater, you are on camera, but you also have a room full of live people.
Yeah.
So you can experience that. But there is the kind of the weight of the world is on your shoulders when there's that many people watching and really being there for what you do.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
but I'm thrilled that there are going to be at least the 5 of us on stage together, so we can at least get the live feeling of being together as musicians and singers. So there's still, it's not quite as removed as just like when I did my last live stream concert, it was just me in the kitchen. So at least there will be a few other people, socially distantly of course, but a few other people in the room with us.
Yeah, and so we will hear at least 3 applauses in the audience, right? So, but we encourage all of you at home, please make applauses at home. So if everybody can send recording of it, we can put them together. We can have an applause. So I know they do, Daniel. They always do. They're so amazing, our fans.
We'll feel it in our hearts as you applaud. If hopefully, as long as we sing it good, right? That's as long as we do our jobs right. If you applaud, even if we can't hear you, we'll still feel it. The vibes will go out into the universe and make their way all the way to Vegas.
And it's a good feeling that they will be at home safe, and they will hopefully enjoy wine or popcorns or whatever they want to have, and they are enjoying music, which we were saying actually that music is really magical. It really makes the world a better place. Don't you think so? No music. What would be the world with no music?
I don't want to live in it.
Me neither.
That's not the world.
No, I'm going to Jupiter to collect the diamonds.
If there's no music in the world, that's it. We're going to space, we're making music out there, and that's the end of it.
Yeah, and I was laughing because we were talking last night that we are not allowed to have an audience. So another singer said, you know what, I will be singing from now and do my concert on airplanes because people is allowed there. We are missing the people.
That's what it is. We'll we'll offer concerts for transcontinental flights.
Yeah, and we'll be singing between the chairs of people. It's funny, right? That they can have people in airplane, they cannot have people in theater. So this singer said, "I will be singing in airplanes."
I'm not a doctor or a scientist, so I can't say why. But I hope that it figures itself out soon.
Yeah. Let me see if there are some people. Do you guys have questions of things over there?
Most people think the traditional tiramisu is the choice.
You're gonna get the traditional one because everybody thinks the traditional one is gonna be the one. Well, I'm gonna make it next time. I'm gonna make the green tea. You're gonna love the green tea. It's very delicate too. So.
I was already excited for rehearsal tomorrow, but now that tiramisu's involved, it's a whole new thing. It's a whole new level.
First rehearsal, then dinner, and then tiramisu. Not the other way around. Do you remember last time when we did it?
Trying to sing after dessert would no.
We had quite a nice dinner with some barbecue meat, and then we went on the piano, and it was a different kind of rehearsal than the first part, right? I can't breathe, me neither.
A little extra notes, extra emotional moments.
It was kind of, thank God, but you always sound good though, doesn't matter.
Well, thank you, and so do you.
Oh, thank you.
I've never heard a bad song come out of you, so I'm so thrilled that we're here.
Yeah, we're gonna have a good time. I mean, we have been joking here, of course, but we are so excited, really excited to work together. We have done some duets together, but never a complete full show. So June 26th, Close to You is on a Friday night. It's live streaming 12 p.m. and 6 p.m. And people, you can watch from all over the world. Unlimited seating. Everybody is welcome. The more, the better, right?
Oh,
yes. And on the first one, actually, we may have a lot of people from Italia and from Francia, so we can, and Spagna. So possiamo parlare un po' in italiano, un po' parler français. Tu hablas español?
Un poquito.
Un poquito. So, and ik spreek Nederlands. You speak German, right?
Not well.
He does. He's just shy. It's a little bit shy. I told you, you can take the phone and say, how do you say, how are you? And he will tell you.
Yeah, Gates. I know that one. But
tell me, how are you in German?
Yeah, if you want to be formal with it, it would be wie geht es Ihnen? And aber meine Deutsch ist nicht sehr gut. That's
neither mine.
JJ's laughing. JJ knows.
JJ speaks German, so he said it was great. He said you said it very nice. Yeah, I can answer to you in Dutch, which is pretty similar, and so we can have a conversation. You know, one of those, like you told me that when you were on America Got Talent, you had difficulty to hear the juror what they were saying. So we're gonna have that conversation that we think you're saying that, and I give you an answer that may go with your question.
and it's up to the people who know the languages to know what we're talking about.
And you know, there may be people over there really understanding us, so we have to be
gotta watch it.
Yeah. You know, when I do this sign language, sometimes I ask Diane, did I say the good word? Because maybe you know, maybe a different sign, it may mean something different.
All right.
Yeah. My guest yesterday was Robert Davi, and he said that in Italy, when he was doing this movie with Roberto Benigni, because Robert Davi had left his wife in the United States, he said, hey, sei cornuto. And this was the sign for cornuto, which is not a good thing. Making fun that his wife was cheating on somebody else in America. So I said, this cornuto is not a very good sign. But this one, on the other hand, is I love you.
Yeah.
So you see, it's only one finger less. Daniel?
Amazing how much a small difference can make. And it's the same with every language.
So when yesterday Robert Davi did the sign, and I said, you know, had one finger, and it means I love you. Because I was thinking there may be some Italian watching that sign, which is not very nice, you know. You'll see it a lot. You've been to Italy. You've never seen people driving. You love to drive, and when they pass by, if they have this sign to you, not very good. Not very good. So add the other finger and say to them, I love you.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. You always respond with love. Always respond with love no matter what you get, right?
There is actually this joke, two cars in Italy passing one to another, and there is one guy that showed the other one the sign, like you are cornuto, means your wife goes without a man. And the other guy passed by again, and he picks up the wallet, and he show him the wallet. So they do these things back and forward several times. They stop in and out to grill, you know, to drink a coffee. So the one that was doing the sign, like the wanted to be unpolite, he said, what was wrong with you? I was being unpolite to you, and you keep showing me your wallet. He said, I thought that the game was that everybody was showing what they had. Like, you have the corna and I had the money. It's funny, right? I thought that the joke was that everybody was showing what I have. You have the corna, I have the money. So that's where I'm gonna, yeah, I should have told yesterday to Robert Davi when he was doing the sign. Next time happened to him. But anyway, so June 26th, 12 p.m., early in the morning for us, 6 p.m., we are gonna be singing. Oh,
Oh yeah.
oh. We do the warm up for later. So in actually, what is it, in a couple of hours, 2, 3, 4 hours, we're gonna get together again to rehearse again, and tomorrow we're gonna see Jerry. We're going through the whole show, and we'll keep switching and changing songs. So
We do. We're having a hard time making up our minds.
yes, yes, yes. So
So many songs.
there are too many songs. So we may have to do this. I don't know, for maybe I don't know. First, they have to come all together in this one. If this one becomes something amazing, you have to tell all your friends. Dovete dirlo a tutti gli amici, familiari, parenti, vicini di casa, the neighbors, everybody. So the day after, they can talk about it, right?
Please, per favore. Tell
Per
everyone.
favore, molto bene. Daniel parla anche un po' di italiano, quindi se ci guardate dall'Italia, la mia mamma, i miei familiari e tutti i miei fans in Italia, Daniel parlerà anche un po' di italiano, right?
Sì, solo un po'.
Solo un po'. No, he's very modest, but I know he speaks in Italian. So I'll let you go to, what are you going to be doing now? Waiting for me in a couple of hours.
I get back to a few other rehearsals and a few other meetings today, but I am so looking forward to seeing you later this afternoon.
Me
And I
too.
cannot wait to see everyone in 2 weeks.
It's
2
gonna
weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, it's gonna be. Let's encourage everybody. If they still have some issues with the website, they can always, like they have done. Actually, you guys have been great about it. Just let me know, or Daniel know, and we will put you in contact. I know one of my friends, Janet Sessa, was going crazy about buying both tickets. She couldn't do it, but then at the end, the people of the space, by the way, you know, Mark Chinook, they were being very nice, Alicia, and they helped Janet to buy the tickets. So she has them, and Doug has them. I think everybody has them. So, Ronnie Manicotti out there in Miamisburg, do you have your tickets? Tell all your neighbors. So, I'm going to... Tell me.
Oops. One other question I know we were getting is that some people were asking, is it going to be up after the concert? Is it recorded 48 hours? It is not. It is going to be one moment in time. When the show's done, the link is down. So it's a catch that magical hour and a half in that moment. And then on forever.
And then gone forever.
We're all going to get to share in that moment together.
It's going to be
and
awesome.
work on the music during that time.
I'm very much looking forward. It's going to be joyful. It's going to be romantic because we are singing so many beautiful, beautiful songs. And I'm very much looking forward. I'm already excited myself. So,
Me too.
un bacio. Ci vediamo fra poche ore. I'll see you in a little bit, a few hours. So thank you for joining us and surprise everybody with your beautiful presence in sign language. And I cannot wait to see you later.
Is this thank you in sign
Thank
language?
you. Yes.
Yeah, right. Well, thank you, grazie, for having me on the show today. It was so good to see you, and ci vediamo later this afternoon. Indeed.
And I love you. Ci
right,
vediamo
okay.
dopo. Yeah, that's great. Ciao Daniel, a dopo, più tardi.
Bye.
Bye, thank you.
You.
Awesome, Daniel Emmet. I mean, I hope you guys got a little bit of a glimpse of how funny Daniel. It's very easy to work with. I mean, I love to duet with everybody, but of course there are then some person that it became like a natural thing. It's very easy. I mean, we ended up really talking for hours about things. JJ is trying to see if there were any comments or people, the question. Guys, if you have it's going to be a magic moment. Somebody is saying it's going to be very, very nice. Very, what I like about the show that we are preparing, it is going to be very personal for the both of us and very current because it's a different moment in time and in history. The world has changed. So something that we gave for granted, like being all together in a place with friends and family, being able to touch each other, to sing with each other, to embrace each other, is not a reality anymore, at least for the time being, until when we're going to have a vaccine for everybody available. We still have this fear of being near other people. So this is going to be also one of the things that it will be in the concert. So we're going to be touching a lot of things that are current, are right now. And nevertheless, never more than in this situation, we've been understanding how important we are for one another. For me personally, I mean, I spent this 85 days or 86, I think, today, all together with you. And really, it's been like my way of sanity, because every day the fact that I had to sit on this chair and be cheerful to all of you is not been easy for none of us, not even for me. You know, my personal things I shared, my family went through some difficult things. I also lost a couple of friends. And of course, the fact that we are out of our work not only is sad for us independent artists, because when we're talking about artists like the Joss Groban and Andrea Bocelli in the world, of course, those artists have had a budget for their performances for years that, I mean, are good and sane, and they can stay maybe other couple of years without of work. But for many people like me, independent Daniel, independent artists, and for all the musicians that normally play and tour with us, this is going to be a tough period. But you have been great, that you have been chipping in with all donation that you can. Actually, I wanna thank also today Janet Sessa. She made another donation and she sent me this check. So thank you, Janet. All these little things that you have been doing for us, and the fact that you will be now chipping in and buying all these tickets for our concert means the world to us. It's your way actually to keep our dream, our passion, and everything we love in this world alive. And I know you guys love our voices. I know you love the music. You love everything we do. But nothing will be possible without you, without your support. And I see Janet is saying you're very welcome. I thank you very much. I see also Maestra Escuela, that she always writes in Spanish. We are going to sing also some Spanish song at the concert with Daniel. So please, I hope you can join us and be part of the concert June 26. Keep liking my Facebook page. I've seen many of you have been keeping doing it, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I mean, I've been broadcasting also on Facebook and YouTube, because every time I do my singing later on YouTube. And I saw some of you were not able to see the singing because there have been a lot of issues with internet connections. And I have honestly some trouble with my computer. Even today we were a few minutes late because my computer started to give up on me. But you know, I'm trying to find solutions, and I keep working hard. So to be able to be with you every day is just a commitment I made with myself. I know many of my friends and family, I say, when are you going to be having a 1 day of rest? I will. First, I want to get to 100 days together, 100 days of circle of love all together, non-stop. We have never done it before, and I want to thank you for each and every one of you. Some of you have been with me every day. Very sad that you are out of work, and so sad for many musicians, Deborah is saying. It's true, Deborah. It's not been easy, but you know, I've been talking, of course, with many of my colleagues and with Daniel, and we all try to stay positive, because even though we are out of our work and we cannot perform in the normal way, the need of music and the need of people expressing themselves, and people at home watching people expressing themselves, is higher than ever. I don't know how many people are writing me and saying, oh my gosh, please sing something. When I sing a song, they said, that's exactly what I needed today. So never more than now the world needs music. And it's funny that we cannot do the music. Actually, we cannot do it in the conventional way, in a theater altogether. So this is why with Daniel we said, okay, we are safe as far as we know. Our musicians are safe. They get it together. It's a little bit of a risk that we took ourselves, because of course there are some is money involved. We have to. We want to be taking care of the musicians. They're gonna live in their family to be there with us. We have to take care of the space and renting the cameras and everything. So it's an investment that we're doing. But we are honestly kind of confident that you will be with us, and you will be helping us to buy as many tickets as possible. So I keep saying thank you for all of you that have already bought tickets, and I know everybody who bought tickets bought both tickets. Some of you bought both, even if they already know that the first one they cannot watch it because they are going to be out of town or they are been sleeping, but they say just because we want to show our appreciation for what you do. You guys have been amazing, you both and both. And you know, we you can also buy a ticket if you know somebody that cannot afford a ticket. You can buy the ticket for them, but of course you need to do it asking them their email address. So ask me if you're interested in buying for somebody else. It can be also a hospital, a nursing home, or somebody that you know that lives by themselves and they are not having a lot of money, but you can. You please let me know, and I can see if there is a way. Actually, there is a way that you can buy this gift of music for somebody else. So today was a fantastic day. I love to spend time with Daniel, my partner in this amazing first live streaming concert together close to you. We are so excited and looking forward. You're gonna love it, I can promise you. I mean, I've done so many concerts, I've done so many performances, and everyone has been special. But this is gonna be special. Also, you know, this will remind me the first performance I did after my hospital. You remember 7 years ago I got sick, and for I think 6 months I was not able to go on stage. And I remember to these days, after 6 months and all the things I went through, I went on stage for the first time in Long Island, I remember, at the Madison Theater, the same theater where a year later I filmed my PBS special. And I will never forget when I heard the applause and the curtains went open and I walked in. It was like my return to stage, my return to do what I love so much. I still remember, I remember almost all the performance, but that one made an impression on me. And I'm sure I'm going to be very emotional with this one, because this is going to be like a return to you, but in a different setting, in a different way, as different people, because we are different people after this COVID-19, because now we know more than ever how important it is to be close to other people. So that's why we decided to call it Close to You, because being close to people is one of the things that is so important. Friends and family. It was a pleasure to be here with you today. I'm gonna be seeing you tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be flying somewhere. I'm gonna have my back screen on the back, and I'm gonna take you somewhere. I don't know where I feel I'm going, but I feel tomorrow going somewhere. Maybe we go to a place where we can drink some wine. Why not, right? It's Friday. We need to have some good time. So guys, I love you so very much. I love you all. I love you all. You are my circle of love, my friends and family. I thank you, and I thank you in advance, all of you, for buying the ticket for June 26th. Thank you again to Daniel Emmet. I'm going to see him in a couple of hours, and I'm going to be making tiramisu for our enjoyment tomorrow after our rehearsal. I said after our rehearsal. Friends. Oh, not Veronique is saying maybe we can go to France tomorrow. Perché no? And we can sing something in French tomorrow after on YouTube. So guys, I love you, and I'm gonna be seeing you tomorrow. This is the sign for tomorrow. This is Giada. No, let me do it again. I keep confusing myself. So Giada. You see, that's the only thing I cannot do while I'm talking. So, and JJ is there behind the camera. Guys, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow. Ci vediamo domani, same time, same place. And please buy tickets for our concert Close to You. Ciao, a domani.
Dankeschön, dear old Dankeschön. Thank you for seeing me again. Though I'm here in my solitude, I know you are there, and in my heart I smile again. And so I sing here in my solitude, waiting to see you, same time, same place, and I can't wait to say again, Dankeschön, 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 dear old Auf Wiedersehen. See you tomorrow. A domani.